Alright, here we go. Take 2, right?
Hey, could I get some healing? He might get a kill off me, man. He's gonna get a heal off me, dude. I didn't let him have it.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Pay no mind to the Overwatch gamers.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
No.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
StarCraft 2.
A 5K? Give me the 6.
No way. I want to solo grab him.
Here's the door.
Get him.
Doesn't even know what game he's playing.
Let's go.
Dude, that was a huge play from our Guardian.
Or who?
The Guardian of the Galaxy, dude.
Man,
we haven't won this yet?
GG.
Hey, let's let them have the point, guys. They said GG. Let's have them have the point. Just so you
Let him have it. Let him have it.
Give it up,
No.
dude. Give it up.
I'm gonna get to Masters right now.
Yeah, okay.
from this one game.
Yeah?
What's it to ya?
You don't think I can get 1,500 SR from one game? They do. Jesus
12-second gold. Huge.
That was a close game, guys. Don't worry about it.
GG, close one.
Leave. I don't want to see it. It's ugly. I was lost. Oh, my bot.
Who gave Voracious Lotus Ordinea?
No, I don't know.
It was definitely Chewy.
No, I give her Crisis roll, but I didn't give her Ordinary.
Is Zapper joining?
Who gave Odd Lotus Crisis?
I did, because he
Because it's just easier, like, to give people the roles than, like, move them around chats, I guess. Which is fair.
Oh, that's true, because they can't see.
Setting where is
No,
muted if you didn't have the
Yeah.
role.
He could see it, but I told him that he was on Crisis now, so I give him the role.
Oh. Not picking up the phone. Nice try.
6v6. Random heroes, the Catboy and the Catcher on the same team.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just
Smart.
to admire it.
Don't hold back. Do it.
Wow.
Don't make me, like,
Yes.
put
Art's
music.
not here. You can say whatever you
I'm
want to.
recording,
To get back to
sadness.
business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Well, that's on
I'm recording a speedrun.
Chewie, put a shield down.
Stanley was so
did, it
bad
got
at following
melted.
directions, it's
Why didn't you put
incredible
it
he
down at the
wasn't
last
5 years
second?
ago.
I put it down before.
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very
Oh my
powerful.
god, I'm getting revived now.
Death is just so consistent.
Leche did not revive
Like,
me.
it's the same thing every time.
All of his co-workers were gone.
It's
What
just
could it
hallway
mean?
RNG.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh. I got long haul, man. Come on. Just lost so much time there for no reason.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of
Wicked
disbelief,
Wiener, you can't
Stanley
have
decided to
that
go
name.
up to his boss. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to
Oh
his
shit,
boss's
sorry guys, I
office.
forgot that I'm in this game.
Apparently you can.
Here's the door.
I mean,
just
depression
go.
was banned.
Seriously.
For the name?
Yeah, that's why there's a 0 in it instead of an O.
That's crazy.
Touch Touch me, cat girl. Do it, pussy.
Yo, recording.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the
Whatever.
large door
I'll put it
that
as
read
18
Mind
plus.
Control Facility.
I got dominated.
Just, it's fine.
Okay, I did my part.
The
I gave
lights
a beat.
rose
Time
on
to
an
go.
enormous
I
room
can
packed
feel
with
it.
television screens.
God.
What horrible secret did this place hold?
Took long
Stanley
enough.
thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
I didn't want to go for anything
Now
too
the
crazy.
monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers,
I just don't
the
want this
lives
to
of so
The
many
rest?
individuals reduced to images on a screen.
Why
And
do you try to
Stanley,
drag it?
one of them,
That's
eternally
needed.
monitored in this place where freedom
Oh, I thought
and
the round was
this
over, dude.
mind control facility. It was too horrible to believe it couldn't
there's
be
the other
true.
Lucia.
Had Stanley really been under
can't
someone's
take me
control
down.
all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his
I was
boring
just doing it
job?
to waste
That his
everyone's time.
emotions
Finally,
had
a
been manipulated to accept it
Freaking
blindly?
Kings Row.
No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never.
You
It
moist
was
critical on
unthinkable.
your control.
Wasn't it? Was it even
Please
possible?
beg me, yes.
Had he truly
That's
spent
funny.
his entire life utterly blind
Wait,
to
this
the
guy's made up in
world?
two?
Huh?
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking,
Are you retarded?
eating,
It's pegging
working,
for a man.
Chill.
and
Ass.
commanded from this very place.
but
And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided.
Stick of
Well, that was a
truth,
gold
great
button.
game.
Ooh, let's go.
Come on, Aurelia. Let's not believe this will be your PB.
It literally is. I'm 25 seconds ahead.
Blackness.
And playing Stanley
and a
Parable, not
rising chill
SpongeBob.
of uncertainty.
So this will PB more than
Was it
likely.
over? Yes.
If you died in
He
the window,
had
you're
won.
bad.
He had defeated the machine.
Oh shit, I was AFK.
Unshackled himself from someone
Just kidding,
else's
maybe-
command.
maybe I would die as a
Freedom was
widow.
mere moments away.
Don't worry, I was shielding
And
you.
yet, even as the immense door slowly opened,
That monkey messed up
Stanley
his
reflected on how many puzzles still lay
Oh,
unsolved.
that brig is one.
Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's
Dude.
grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight
all right,
streamed into the
GG.
chamber, he realized
On
none of this mattered to
Kings.
him.
It didn't
For it
cancel,
was
I
not
don't
It didn't
knowledge
cancel.
or
He
even
moved.
power that he had
He must
been
have
seeking,
moved.
but happiness.
But
Perhaps
still
his
on
goal had not been to
Kings.
understand,
That's a
but to let go.
Hmm.
No longer
Wait,
would
well, I
anyone
didn't know
tell
that
him
if
where
you
to
move,
go,
it doesn't.
what to
Yeah, it
do.
only
Yeah,
goes
they
to
changed
one.
it a while ago.
That's
Whatever
smart.
life he lives, it will be
But also
his.
equally sad.
And that was all he
That's
needed
his
to know.
fault for being an idiot.
It was perhaps the only
come
thing
back.
worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Hopefully not, man, because I need to get to Masters.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin.
I think I could do it.
The feeling of
I just
liberation.
gotta figure out how to aim
The
first.
immense possibility of the new
That is the
path
hardest
before
part.
him.
That's so
This
hard.
was exactly the way, right now,
Dude, got melted. We
that
got the- we
things
got the
were
typo,
meant to
guys.
happen.
No, we do
And
not. I have nowhere.
Stanley-
Well,
Was happy.
Well, you're not gonna build it in like the next 10 seconds?
no. no
playing
Megalol? Are you
ball.
kidding me?
They're playing ball. What do you mean?
Dude, I can't. Don't expect shit of me, man.
I lost
have it yet.
.03 to a
Dude, I'm
cutscene.
gonna
Someone was
grab.
following
Just kidding, I'm
Stanley.
not.
He was sure of it.
Yeah, I'm ready
If
for
he
this
checked
fight.
over his shoulder now,
Do
he
you want
would
me to-
surely
here, I'm
catch
gonna-
them.
never
It was
mind.
only a matter of time.
How do you lose .03 to a cutscene? How's that even
When
possible?
The ride
Stanley came
walked
to a
out of
set
the
of two open
immortality of
doors,
time.
he entered the door on his left.
People at this ring make no sense.
Should we solo grab this pod?
Yet
Yeah.
there was not a single
No,
person
he's
here
gonna die.
either.
No, no.
Feeling a wave of
No, you gotta
disbelief,
save it for the
Stanley
narrative, 'cause that's
decided
gonna
to go
break their
up to his
spirits.
boss's. Coming to a staircase,
Oh, yeah,
Stanley
let's
walked
hope-
upstairs to his boss's office.
That's
That's
not
like
happening.
that's like their one hope of actually winning this.
Gotta crunch their
Here's
mental, man.
They're
Here's the
getting
door,
ready.
just go.
Crunch their
I got the
mental.
honor.
Guess I got
That's not
short
right,
hallway.
bro.
It's 8 seconds.
This is end to the right. Never mind.
Let's
I
just
got
play
their
this one
honor.
verse. Can we just play right here? I was kind of hoping one of the tanks would have came with us.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door
I'm
that read
one of your
Mind
tanks.
Control Facility.
Oh damn, we're gonna get a free game.
On Kings, I wanted to have fun.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television
Can never get
screens.
this.
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley
Jesus,
thought to
climb on
himself.
the thing.
Did
Whatever.
he have the strength to find out?
I lost
Um,
time.
Did we not get any SR for that?
You did. Chewie, your tank is
Now
now
the
flat.
monitors jumped to life.
Why
Their
is
true
that
nature
consistent
revealed.
rather than...
Each bore the number of an employee in the building. Stanley's
Why is
co-workers.
anything
The
consistent?
lives of so many individuals
I don't know.
reduced to images on a screen.
But I lost
And
like some
Stanley,
time.
one of them,
A lot of it.
eternally monitored in this place where freedom and this mind control facility.
It'd be
it was
aight,
too
though.
horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He
So I gotta
couldn't
go-
accept
Cat
it.
girl, get away.
His own life
We're
in
in this
someone
together,
else's
get away.
control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't
I
it?
hit 2 shots.
Was it even
you
possible?
didn't kill me, that's all that
Had he
matters.
truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the
You
world?
tried to slam like 3 different people and
But
missed.
here was the
It
proof,
went over the
the
edge.
heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions,
Oh my
happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in,
on, pussy.
Stanley decided that this... Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud
Alright,
your
we're gonna
effort,
watch
I really
this
do.
monitor.
But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do.
Are you not in
You
the
were
custom?
supposed to let it go, turn the controls
Got,
off,
like 4 minutes
and
to sit
leave.
here and wait.
If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example,
My ass
and I
itches
believe you'll
to-
find this
Oh,
pertinent,
sorry.
Stanley suddenly realized he had
You
just
too?
initiated the network's
Yeah,
emergency
it's
detonation system. In the event
Sick
that this
of it.
machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating
don't
the
put me in the
entire
game,
complex.
man.
How long until
Chewie,
detonation?
I like
then?
that trick.
I saw you
Let's
set it up, and I was like,
say,
okay, if I rush
2
him past
minutes.
the main
Ah,
guy,
now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it,
Obviously
Stanley?
didn't work.
It's your time to shine.
Oh, no, I think it worked
You are the
perfectly.
star. It's your story now. Shape it
bad
to your
soldier,
heart's
man. We can't-
desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the
Oh,
bomb
no.
goes off. But
The
what
song,
precious
bruh.
moments each one of
Tell
them
her.
is. More time to talk about you, about
Be honest,
me,
man.
where we're
I think I'm gonna
going,
get some Taco
what all this
Bell.
means. I barely
Taco
know
Bell?
where to start. What's
Their
that?
custom boxes are
You'd like
so
to know where your
good.
co-workers are.
I'll be right back.
A moment of solace before you're obliterated.
Go grab some tea.
All right, I'm in a good mood.
I
You're
can
gonna
grab
die
some
anyway.
tea. I got some
I'll tell
time.
you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly
They were
and then
shitting.
dying
This kid shit
alone.
on Diver in the fucking
Other
league
times,
chat, but he
I let the
forgets that
office
he's
sink
admin,
into
he
the
can see all the
ground,
chats.
swallowing
Vega.
everyone inside, or I let it burn to a
Diver.
crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing.
What do I want
Watching you
from
try to make
Red
sense of
Taco
everything and take back the control
you're Mexican,
wrested
right?
away
What
from
do
you,
you get?
it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go.
I don't go to Taco
But I'm
Bell.
sure whatever I come up with on the next go
Oh,
around
no, no,
will be
no, no.
even better.
Diver's leaving the
My
server
goodness,
tonight.
only 34
No.
seconds left.
No,
But I'm
just because
enjoying
he's
this
gonna
so
read all that
much.
shit and leave
You know
Yeah.
what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some
Don't act
extra
so like
time on
happy
the
about
clock right
that.
now. These are
He
precious
wasn't. He said,
additional
"Oh,
no,
seconds,
no,
Stanley.
no."
Time doesn't grow
Did you
on
hear what he said?
trees.
I can't read
Oh
it.
dear me, what's the matter, Stanley?
I didn't say shit.
Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now?
I know they didn't.
Or did you just
I know they
assume when
always
you
said
saw
he
that
was trash
timer
at least.
that something in this room was capable
Are
of
they?
turning
Why?
on?
He's like
And
in a bad place. Why are they
running from
like doing
button
that
to
to him?
button,
They don't know that.
screen
He
to
just
screen,
shut down.
clicking
Didn't tell
on every
anybody.
little thing in
Oh,
this
dear.
room. These numbered buttons.
If
no,
he just told
these
them, hey,
colored ones. Or maybe
I'm
this
in
big
pretty
red
bad
button.
spirits, I don't
Or
think
this
I'm gonna
door.
come. That would've been one thing,
Everything,
man.
anything, something here will
But
save
he
me.
literally would just
Why
go
would you
to
think
them
that, Stanley?
Go
That this
play
video game can be
and then
beaten?
play
Won?
League on his
Sold?
own.
Do you have any
Yeah,
idea
I don't
what your
know.
purpose in this place
Not
is?
my not my place.
I mean, it's
Stanley,
really anybody.
you're in
so
for
if,
quite a
like,
disappointment.
let's say like somebody
But
on
here's a
Craig's
spoiler for
dad
you.
died and then
That
just stopped
timer isn't a
coming to
catalyst
streams,
to
I'd
keep the
kick him,
action
'cause
moving
I don't know
along.
that. Like,
It's
you gotta
just
tell me.
seconds
Yeah.
ticking away
And I
till
will-
death.
Everything in the
You're
in
only
the
still
world.
playing
Fair
instead
enough.
of watching a
I
cutscene
will
because I
feel
want to
that, like,
watch you
Silver
for
tells me
every
all the time,
moment
she's
that you're
just
powerless.
and I'm out.
To see
that's
you
fair.
made humble.
Yeah, that's the key to
This is not
success
a
in life.
challenge.
Communicate.
It's a
Life is
tragedy.
difficult,
You
man,
wanted
but
to
if you don't
control
follow
this
it, it's
world,
not.
that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first.
This
so
is the second
you
time you've
can't.
used this excuse, man.
Take a
What
look at the
happened?
clock, Stanley.
Hey,
That's
come
30
on,
seconds
man.
you
The
have
last
left
one
to
was
struggle.
like 1 minute ago.
30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing.
That's
No
pretty
ending
much the
here.
excuse
Just
in
you
this
being
fucking
blown to
server, not coming
pieces.
to stream.
Will you cling desperately
That's
to your
like, I've
frail
got some
life?
stupid
Or will
ass
you let it go
excuses.
peacefully?
I don't even care, man. It's
Another
not like we're in the
choice.
Overwatch League. You're
Make
not
it
forced to
count.
come.
Or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in
Ginger, do you
until the
wanna-
moment I say,
You want to
"Howdy,
maybe take
Rock."
away his mod ban so we can't read this shit?
I was just gonna delete it.
That's fair too.
Yeah, either
Oh, I
one's
lost
fair.
0.7.
He might have
Arr.
already read it, but
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had
Let's
simply
try and get a
missed memo.
109 here. That'd be pretty good. We're on pace.
When Stanley came to a set of two open, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley
don't
knew it
think
perfectly
anybody else
well.
was removed
Perhaps he
from
wanted to
the
stop
roster.
by the employee lounge first,
Was it
just
just
to admire
Diver?
it. The lounge was
Back row
sublime,
addict.
a work of art. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his
Snail sugar.
left.
Yeah, I think it was just Ivory.
Why is it? It's like. I feel like it's harder. to
Stanley was so
track on-
bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story... What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door. Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly. All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road
Oh my
you've
God.
chosen?
Oh my
Well,
God.
don't let
Hog
me
is
stop you.
insane.
You see? There's nothing here.
Dude, our entire
I
team
haven't
is
even
popping.
finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing, because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see?
My God.
Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what, let me take a stab in the dark at a new design and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stan. Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here. Okay, so we're getting somewhere. Clearly there's something here that speaks to you. If I can be honest here, I really don't have any idea where I'm going with this. This whole third door thing was just a stab in the dark. but I guess you're into it, so let's keep this party train rolling. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version, and to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
DPS.
Now,
okay.
would you
See,
say
our hog's
that
not cracked. He's
competitive
been playing probably the
leaderboard
best
helped
game
you
of his
feel
life.
motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up. In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience. You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out.
I kind of
I'm
want to
out,
throw this
I'm
game
done.
just for that.
It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
How do I lose? Like, I lost 3 seconds, probably from that dialogue.
Well, Stanley, is this any better? At last, the one thing you've always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do with. But is it enough? Tell me that, Stanley. Will it ever be enough? Well, I'll say this. I'm done making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house.
Oh, is he? I was kind of confused.
This will go here. No, here. And then...
Oh my god, Chewie!
Let's see, what does it need? Yes, of course. And
What
just
the
to finish
fuck
it
was
all
that?
off,
They were all
Yes.
grouped, dude. I saw the ramp
it's
go down. I just fucking
complete.
them.
I made this, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own
I was like
inadequacy.
trying so hard to build it. I was like dead
But you've only
90.
seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable. Isn't it grand? Isn't it perfect?
What the fuck?
It could only be better if...
Okay.
Wait, that's
Just
it.
fucking drops
We
it
must
out early,
rebuild it
expecting everyone
out
to
of
walk out.
diamond.
Okay, Armor is actually
Diamond
into it.
everything. Yes, yes, yes. Come
gonna
along,
step
Stanley.
drop
We
the
have to go
pussy.
mining.
I'm
Oh my,
confused why
it
he
looks like
wouldn't
it's going to get a bit
countercharge that.
dark.
Because
You
it's
brought
gold.
a light.
Oh, it's gold.
Yeah, I could just feed out my
This is
brains
far
and have
more
a fun
open-ended
time.
than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more
I think
narrow
Chewie and I are
linear.
like
Something that
12
makes you
and 0
feel
right now.
utterly irrelevant.
Oh,
Chewie
Chewie's
This
on
will
his
do it all.
own.
1 out of
Oh.
5.
That's
yeah, I'm on
fine.
Chewie's
Even
account. I don't have any
diamonds couldn't
accounts
save
low
this
enough to
one.
play down here.
Okay, new game.
I might join you in a little bit.
Yeah, feel free to. Ginger's gonna be back soon. She just wanted some Taco Bell first.
Maybe I'll climb up my healer.
What
to,
the
live
fuck?
by-
Yes, I don't even know what this game is, but I love
I've been
it.
playing so much Echo
You
recently.
trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be?
my
I can't figure it out.
He could have held that for like
Okay,
a
now
second
I'm
longer and got the
curious.
kill.
Let's go find out what the hell this is.
Oh my god, the block.
Is that Oh yeah, that is second round already.
It's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte. Genius.
Oh, I wouldn't have guessed.
No, actually, you know what? I think that's plenty. I really don't
Yes,
care
so-
much to see you
Why does
stop.
everyone in silver blame other people? Just admit that you're bad. It's the reason you're there.
Fuzzy Nut, get in here.
Alright, let me end the stream.
The stream, yeah, that's smart, dude. We say a lot of N-words.
Yo,
no,
I'm
just do it.
recording. I'm
I meant-
recording.
I meant
Kitty,
watching.
that's kitty,
I
or
meant
that's
watching.
kitty.
We say a lot of N-words. Alright, cool. I'll make sure to say some. I'll get cancelled because cancel culture is such a big thing now.
I wonder what he
No,
found.
it is, man.
If what he wanted was to be the leading man
What?
in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it.
What about my
Down
speedrun?
in wherever he is right now.
Oh yeah, I'm
I
ahead
wonder if he's happy
22
with his
seconds.
choice,
Oh my
and if he's
God.
learned the heavy cost that
You
comes
have to
with
get a
it.
what?
Playing.
2 minutes
He'll understand
under?
soon what I was trying to
2
tell him.
minutes.
He needs me. Someone who will wrap
2.5,
everything up at the
and I'm a
end,
world
and
record.
make
Yeah,
sense out of the chaos
What are
and
you
the
playing?
fear and the confusion.
I'm playing Stanley
That's
Parable.
who I am.
I've
That is
never
what I
heard of that.
mean to this world.
Oh,
Oh yes.
Good game.
Yes, I'll be
Great
back.
game.
There's no other way.
I
Once
want
this
the one, like,
ends, after it all
perspective-based
comes to a
game.
close.
oh,
I'll be back.
I want to play that game
End
too.
will be
I know what
here
you're talking about.
soon.
I don't remember what it's called.
Yeah.
Very
Superliminal.
soon.
Yeah, that is
I
what it is.
can
Because you
wait.
can fill a room with apples.
Yeah, I want to play that. It seems really, really good. Like, oh my god, I'm way ahead. Hold on. No, but I want to. It's a really good speedrun game too.
All of his
Apparently.
co-workers were gone.
Can you put us into
What
the
could it mean?
training room real quick? So my
Stanley
computer can
decided to go to the
load
meeting
enemies
room.
in?
Perhaps he
Yeah.
had simply missed a memo.
Thank you.
Yeah, I did.
It
That's real.
actually does
It's
that.
real. It's real.
When Stanley came to a set
what
of two open, this
GPU
was
do you
not
have?
the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley
An
knew it
i5
perfectly well.
9700,
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee
and then
lounge
what- and then what
first,
graphics
just to
card?
admire it.
1660 Super.
Standing now in this
Damn, it
incredible
shouldn't have to load
room,
in.
Stanley for the but
that's pretty
eager
good
to get back
pieces.
to business,
I only
Stanley
have
took
like
the
16
first open
gigabytes
door
of
on
RAM. I
his
don't have
left.
as much RAM as I should.
I've only got 16. I want to upgrade my RAM.
Stanley was so
But
bad
then again,
at
I'm never
following
full on
directions,
RAM,
it's
no matter
incredible he wasn't
where I
5
play.
years
When I
ago.
play.
I kind of want to upgrade my graphics card also.
Look, Stanley,
I
I
wanna
think
get a
perhaps we've
3060.
gotten off on the wrong
I don't
foot
know what I
here.
have, but I know it's
I'm not your enemy, really.
I've
I'm
got a
not. I
5600
realize that
XT
investing your
Radeon.
trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact
I
is that
just
the
like
what?
GeForce. I like
Really?
Intel and
I was in the middle of
GeForce
something. Do you
stuff
have
too much.
zero
Just switch off
consideration
that
for
RAM.
others?
I
Are
went
you
budget,
that convinced that I
so-
want something
Oh, I
bad
did
to
not.
happen
I
to
got
you?
all AMD.
Why? I don't know how
I
to
think I
convince
spent
you of
like
this,
solid
but I
budget.
really do
I
want to
spent
help you,
1500 on
to
my
show you
computer.
something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove
I think
that
my
I'm
most
on your
expensive thing was
side.
my
Give me a chance. Now
my
listen
bad.
carefully, this is important.
was
Stanley
my
walked
processor.
through the red door. Oh,
I think my
thank God you
processor
are willing
and
to
my
listen to
power
me.
supply were my
Do
two
you
most
see that I
expensive.
really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that
only
isn't
spent
here.
$100 on
Running
RAM.
and running and running.
Yeah, I mean,
just
that's
the
all
way
I
you're doing
spent
right
too.
now. Don't
I've
you
got
see that it's killing us,
16
Stanley?
gigs of
I just,
3600.
I wanted to stop.
Yeah,
I
I got.
would-
I
we
think I
would
have like the
both
same
be
thing.
so
I have
much
Corsair
happier if we
Vengeance,
just
whites.
stopped. And I think,
Because
well, I think I have a
my
solution.
whole computer
Here,
was meant to
let
be
me
white
show
themed,
you.
but I couldn't find a white 1660.
That's so hard.
Oh my god, I can never find white graphics cards, and it
Hmm.
sucks.
What do we want?
Yeah,
Then
my
I
What are
can't-
we
computer
looking
with the white
for?
case. I like it though.
I have a
Yeah.
friend that bought a white
Here.
graphics card.
Yes.
I want a white
Oh, it's
3060.
beautiful. No, wait.
I want a white
Where are you going?
3060, but they're so hard to find.
If we just stay right here. Oh no.
I
Stay
go
away from
Mercy
those
since
stairs.
this guy's
If you
going
hurt
Ana?
yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll
you can play
lose
Zen
all of this.
or Ana.
They got a ball in the funny spot.
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
Shitty, I'm a stick
also
on
have
to you a little bit.
No!
Ball in funny spot and widow all the way down main.
No.
What is funny
No,
spot?
no, what are you
Oh, you just
doing,
gotta get
Stanley?
the card from
Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this? Stanley, let's go back. My God, is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You are literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly? Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask. It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours. Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
Oh, blue office. Okay, that's something, right?
All of his co-workers were gone. What
Take
could
that.
it mean? Stanley decided when Stanley came to a set of 2 open
Drew,
doors,
you
this
can
was
easily
not the
ex- we
correct
can
way to
easily
the meeting
exploit
room,
their
and Stanley
stake
knew
here.
it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Stanley felt lightheaded,
Sick guys.
butterflies in his stomach, but eager to
Sick
get
shit
back to
no.
business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Did you see the ball?
But Stanley didn't
Oh,
want to
he's
go
won.
back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off
I feel
track.
like I'm a pretty
So
decent
now in order
zone.
to get back, he needed to go,
Was there? I don't know.
Oh my god, I got
from
domed.
here it's, Oh,
Progress.
no,
Fucked
it's
up
to
his
the right,
dragon.
my mistake. No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right?
I'm an idiot.
What was I thinking? It's clearly...
Yeah, I was a little
Oh,
confused
dear,
by that
would
one,
you
to be
hold on for a
honest.
minute, please?
Why did it
Okay,
fly
you
me
did the same
into
thing.
that?
You did the same thing. You can't say shit.
I can't.
Down,
Okay,
Why are
our
we
honor
all
really can't say
down,
shit.
left,
Bro, I
right.
flew towards our
Yep,
monkey and
okay,
it flew
okay,
me
yes.
into it for some reason.
I've got
even
it
though he's
now.
behind
This
start.
story is absolutely, definitely this way.
No.
Trying to
Did it
boop
just
him off.
guys?
Oh, he switched.
no,
Why did
no,
he
no,
switch
no,
it
no,
then?
no, this isn't right at all. You're not
Like, it
supposed to
can
be here
work, but
yet.
I don't
This is
think
all a
it's gonna.
spoiler. Quick,
Mercy's
Stanley,
is
close your eyes.
pretty good here.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's
Just
also
I'd
gold,
like to,
remember?
That is true.
Who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to
Sleepy
salvage this
monkey.
nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, hmm? Okay, from the top. All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Cut him off at the pass. He's won.
He gets in, the monkey again.
When Stanley... Wait,
They got monkey now,
wait,
like,
what?
something
No,
like it.
no, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should
I
be...
can't get
Oh,
to you.
did something change?
I'm
Stanley,
good.
did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors?
Dude,
did
I'm
you
just
move
farming
the
old
story
off of
somewhere,
that.
or hold on? Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay then, it's an adventure. Come, Stanley, let's find
Dude, our
the story.
Genji got fucked up again.
Oh my god.
Oh, I was right behind the box.
Oh, the fucking tree.
I'm gonna be close to Valk.
I'm
We're gonna
still
have
fighting
trans.
this. I'm on their BAP.
They used
I'm dead now.
Did they use monkey or no?
I haven't seen it. Granted, I'm
I'll
not really
say
paying attention.
This
too
is the
closely to
worst
alts.
adventure I've ever been on. I can
Yeah, I know they
promise
use
you,
both
there
DPS
definitely
ults, that's
was
Yeah,
a story
that's what
here
I know they
before.
used for sure.
Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than
Okay.
this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Okay. Okay then. Do I gotta go Lucio
All of his
or something?
co-workers were
Is
gone.
that
No,
what
the
you want?
Mercy,
could
the
it
Mercy's
mean?
fine.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting
Just
room.
getting died
Perhaps he had
a
simply
lot.
missed a memo.
I've died like three
I got
times
all
now.
their DPS
Okay,
pulled
yeah,
back.
it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is
Push in.
back where we just came from. Why don't we
Their
go
crew
back
is
the
still
other
just
direction
staring at me
and
instead
see
of
if we
playing
missed
the
anything?
game.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait, never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way
Oh my
and
God, I
retrace
should not
our
have survived.
steps. Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office
He's
building.
won. He
Is
is
that correct?
absolutely won.
Do you remember, Stanley?
It's a good waste.
Well, do you know what?
I don't know what you're talking
Since
about.
I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this?
I don't know why I
You
sent that on
win! Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job.
Dude, Chewy, I hate your colorblind things because
I don't
everyone looks
feel
like they're
bad about
anti
this at
all the time.
We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win.
On my team, that
Some
is like,
people win
it always
fair
looks
and
like I'm
square,
anti, and I
this was
can't
not
tell.
one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time.
Okay.
I
At
have
least
to
we gotta play card
restart.
now.
Our Zen got domed.
Oh my, you just heal me?
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Dude, I'm following the
You
adventure
see,
line.
The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no
All can
destination
die.
still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward,
Oh,
are we
Fab
implying
just
a
jumped right into
journey
my lap
such
over
that a
here.
destination is
where are
inevitably
you
conjured into
going?
being via the very manifestation of the
running?
nature of life itself? Well,
I don't know. I
hang
would
on.
not think
That
I'd
could
have
have
kept
been weird back
gold
there.
healing this long.
Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I
Yeah,
was going.
I mean now he
with
is
that.
at least.
And they're
You know
not
what?
cycling
I
trans super
think what we
quickly.
need right now is a bit of
the
music to
real
lighten the
issue.
mood. Wait, cut the music.
There we go.
Go back and look at that
Oh,
phone.
God bless you, Zen. Thank you.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No.
Behind maybe?
Line.
I don't know where
You
that
do
was
know
at.
we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Oh,
Um,
no,
we
no,
probably
no,
don't have
not
touch unless
again,
Cat
Line.
Girl
How
can
could you
touch.
have done this to us? And after we trusted you,
Cat Girl got
after
in
everything
too.
we've been through,
We still
you...
need that touch.
Oh, I can't take this anymore. To
I
hell with
couldn't.
it.
I was gonna
Restart.
push. Oh well, we almost got 3 point.
It's Ivana. If you get it to that point, it's a miracle sometimes.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious.
I've been a very bad Lucio
Ooh,
one trick
this all
this
sounds
season,
perfectly
unlike last one.
doable. Why don't we simply
Why?
start wandering in...
I haven't
well,
played
don't
Lucio
know.
that much this
How
season.
about this direction?
I've actually been playing around my team.
Bro's
Now,
been very,
yes,
very
this
popular.
is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a
Lucio's
new
actually
path,
pretty good
a
right
new
now.
story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild.
Season 21
Use
is
your
where I really
imagination.
switched to Lucio.
Whatever it might be, Stanley,
I'm gonna drive a
I'm
Widow.
ready for it.
Probably gonna get shit on.
The Weedle.
Oh no, not you again.
I'm gonna play
Stanley,
Monk.
I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No
A Reaper on
lines or
Havana.
monitor
That's
rooms.
brave.
Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Oh, okay, this is very brave healing, so I'm gonna go and switch.
Ah, a choice.
Are you gonna play Ana?
We get to
I'm gonna
make a
play,
decision.
yeah, probably.
From here, the
Ana would be
story
the
is in
best here
our
for me,
control. How
as the monk.
important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to
We
think
don't
here.
need main tank.
Just
We
walk
can
in
just
circles for a
heal.
minute.
He is a main thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I know that each
Totally.
door has to lead
Monkey is a
somewhere,
main tank.
which means that
It's Monkey.
somewhere, the place where we're trying
Monkey's
to
so
go,
good right now.
there must be a reverse door
I
that
don't know.
leads
I don't
here.
play tank. I
And
really
that
only
in
pay
turn
attention to healing.
means that our destination
Monkey's
corresponds
meta right now, it's
with the
double bubble
counter-inverted
with Brig and
reverse
Ana.
door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking
Hey,
the
their Sig
right
is split
door
on right.
lead us to
Push
where
their
we're
Sig out,
going?
he dies.
And since the answer is clearly yes,
Oh, Cat
then
Girl
by all
dying to the
accounts, the
Widow-
door on the
to
right
the
is the
Ana?
correct
No,
one.
we don't talk
Another
about
victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits. Oh, hold up, what's this?
This Christmas flashed on me
The
twice now.
confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? Am I
Hog, what are you
supposed to
doing?
restart the game?
I can't do any.
8 times?
Okay. Yeah, let's play.
That's really
let's play
how
Lucio.
all this
Totally.
goes?
That's genius.
It's all...
Lucia does
determined?
nothing for her team.
So now, according to
Yeah.
the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing. Wall.
Ana's no nade, I mean she's a
Well,
free kill.
who consulted me? Why don't I get to
Ana's
decide?
still a free kill.
Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really
I missed
No, it can't be.
somehow, mainly
I don't
because
want
I'm
it to
bad.
be.
That's how
I don't want the game to keep restarting.
That's
I
okay,
don't
I'll
want
be
to
back
forget
in
what's
time.
going
I'm
on.
stuck.
I
Both
don't want to
viewers
be
down.
trapped like
That's
this.
I'm
I
switching
won't
back.
restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do
I
it.
can do a
I
lot more with
won't
BAP than I
do
can
it.
Ana.
And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we
I'm
do
going to
it?
get 20k
Did we
healing
break
now.
the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination.
Why did
so
he?
I hope that's where we are right now.
What?
We'll find out, won't we?
God damn it!
Eventually.
They're damn BAP.
Well, in the meantime,
And we need a shield to stand behind. I'll place
but
Smegma.
Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial
might be a
outcome fell under
reset,
his
though.
responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go anywhere
Yeah, we
except
just grabbed the high
badly.
ground here.
The thing to
Okay,
do
Lucio,
now,
what are
Stanley
you
thought to
doing?
himself, is to wait.
Lucio's dead. That was
Nothing
Reaper.
will hurt me. Nothing will break me.
No, what was our
In
Reaper
here
and
I
our
can be
Lucio
happy
doing?
forever.
Feeding.
I will be happy.
That is very accurate.
Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be
Unlucky
told
ammo.
what to do. Now it's just a
stuck, I'm
little
good,
bit
though.
closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
Oh my god, imposter going big.
Stanley knew the office layout like the back of his hand. It was only a matter of time before he found the others, wherever
I feel
they
like a
were.
Reaper does not know when
Just
he
a
needs to
matter of
pack,
time.
to be honest.
Yeah, he can get the mechanical plays up, but he
When
needs to know
Stanley
enough
came to a
enough.
set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Trace
Yet
going
there was
behind.
not a single
Watch it
person
for
here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief,
She's
Stanley
won.
decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay, our hogs got contest. We gotta hold.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility
Yeah.
of facing his boss.
Nanoing
Admitting
the
he had
stick
left
during
his
all his
post
moves
during work
every
hours.
time.
He might be
It's only
fired
like
for
50
that.
damage,
And in
like
such a
50.
competitive
It
economy,
doesn't
why
doesn't
had he
nano
taken
the
that risk?
fall
All
damage.
because he believed
It only nanos
everyone
the
had
pickup.
vanished.
It only nanos
His
the coming
boss
up
would think
damage.
he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations.
I don't know how he didn't die to
For
stick.
example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No,
What is our
Stanley said to
maid
himself,
doing?
This is all too strange. This
Could
can't
not
be
tell you she
real.
was also
And
a
at
Reaper.
last, he came to the conclusion that it
What's
had
the
been on the
last
tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming!
I mean, that
he
worked.
yelled. This is all a dream.
Everything about that.
Oh,
maybe
what
they
a
should do
relief Stanley felt to have finally found an
They
answer,
actually
an
belong in the top
explanation.
500.
His co-workers weren't
Obviously,
actually
it's just their
gone.
teammates.
He
holding
wasn't
it
going
back.
to lose his job.
Yeah.
He wasn't crazy after all.
We have, like, 10
And he
people
thought to himself,
Oh,
I
good.
suppose
Burnt
I'll wake
Peaches
up soon.
got him.
I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I
What a
may as
weird
well
name
enjoy
that I
this
actually
while
kinda
I'm
like.
still lucid. So, he
Well, I guess
imagined
it's
himself
already a
flying
lot of charge.
and began to gently float above the ground.
Oh my god, what's our maid
Then he
doing?
imagined himself
popping
soaring
up,
through
man.
space on a magical star field, and it too appeared.
It's working.
It was
By the grace
so
of God,
much
it is
fun.
working.
And Stanley
There's no
marveled
way we
that he
lose
had
this
still
last
not
fight.
woken up.
If we were in
How was he
anything
remaining
higher
so
than
lucid?
flat
And then
right now,
perhaps
or
the
golden
strangest
flat,
question of them
I would be
all
dying a
entered
lot.
Stanley's head. One he was amazed
so
he hadn't asked
stupidly
himself
played.
sooner.
You can get away with
Why
anything,
is there
right?
a
In
voice
this
in my
rank.
head dictating
Apparently, dude,
everything
I'm
that
so
I'm doing and
stupidly placed.
thinking?
Like,
Now the
I've
voice was
hardly used
describing
mine.
itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing
dodged
my
it.
thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd, and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream.
Oh, dude, I haven't
How
played
could it
Sig
be?
in like
Was Stanley simply
season and a
deceiving
half,
himself?
it feels like.
Believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right
Chewie,
now
did you take my gold
as he's
damage
ever
at the
been in
end?
his life. Now, hearing the voice speak
Damn, it
these
was
words
our
is quite
hog
a shock
boy.
to Stanley.
I did
After
1700
all,
damage.
he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was
Dude, I
in
did
fact a
less than
dream.
2,000
Did the
damage,
voice
that's
not see
wild.
him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He
sorry.
would prove
Hold
it.
up one second.
He would
Are you in
prove that
Ghost?
he was
Who's
in
playing in Ghost
control.
Game Mode?
That this was a
Both of
dream.
us.
Are you?
So he
Seth,
closed
I
his
think I'm
eyes
on your team,
gently,
aren't
and he invited himself to wake
I
up.
don't know. I'm on
He
the one
felt the cool
superb and
weight of
super.
the blanket
I?
on his
Oh,
skin,
side.
I'm
the
definitely
press
not
of the
then.
mattress
I'm
on his
on,
back,
Depressed Kids.
the fresh air
Oh,
of
nice.
the world outside this one.
I'm on E-Man's team and Big Knock.
Let me wake up,
All,
he thought to himself.
all three of your tanks are
I'm through
Ryan
with this
mains.
dream.
Are
I
they?
wish
Oh,
it to
sick.
be over.
Yeah.
Let me go
I
back
knew
to my
E-Man
job.
was. I didn't know.
Let me
Big Mac
continue
and Turtle
pushing the
because
buttons.
I have never played with
Please.
them before.
It's all I want.
Big Mac to try
I
out
want
that
my
just
apartment
chilling in the
and
server.
my wife and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way
Dude, our
it's always
Kings game
been.
got cancelled. It was stupid.
My life is normal.
So,
I
what
am
okay.
are we doing for
Everything
Grim on
will be
Friday since
fine.
we're doing tournament?
We want to have
I
Not gonna
am
ask her. Let's say because I'm
okay.
pretty sure like half of us are in that tournament.
Oh, yep, I'm gonna play the Pharah.
Cool. I like the Lucio.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss.
Yeah,
I have an
Lucio
office.
with,
I am real.
Paul
Please, just someone
and
tell me I'm
Farah and
real.
Hog.
I must
That's
be
just a
real. I
winning
must be.
combo.
Can
We
anyone
need to
hear my
see.
voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Okay, I need to go and grab my clothes.
The breakfast.
This is the story
Alright,
of a woman named Mariella.
I'm in a speed run, dude.
Oh, Aurelia.
Mariella woke up.
Aurelia
and
is recording, so
She
just be
rose,
chill.
got dressed,
Aurelia has
gathered her
Stanley
belongings,
Parable.
and walked to her place
Huh?
of work. But on this
Stanley
particular day,
Parable.
her walk was interrupted by the
Dude, I'm
body of a man
51 seconds
who had
ahead,
stumbled
okay?
through town talking and
On Stanley
screaming to
Parable or
himself.
SpongeBob?
On
He
Stanley
collapsed
Parable, on
dead
Stanley
the
Parable.
sidewalk.
God.
And although she would soon turn to
Dude,
go
I'm
call for
popping,
an
okay,
ambulance,
chill.
for just a few
only 2.5
brief
off
moments,
the world
she
record.
considered the
Yeah.
strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew.
World record's
Everyone knows what
107
crazy people
and my
look like.
PB is
Oh,
110.
But
no,
in
our
that moment,
bloggers
she
Lucio
thought to herself
died.
how
Oh,
lucky
yeah,
she was
really
to be
applied
normal.
for that.
I am
Yeah, I
free.
applied for
I
staff,
am
dude.
in
You
control
actually
of
did.
my
Yeah.
life.
You know when AFK.
I know what is real
Yeah, no
and
cap.
what isn't.
No
It was
cap.
comforting to think this,
They don't know
and
you
in a
there,
certain
they'll
way,
get it.
seeing this man made her feel better.
Oh my
But then she
God, I
remembered the
can't
meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very
dude, we have
important
Lucio
people
bad,
whose
there's no way
impressions
you can
of
play
her would
Farah
affect her
effectively.
career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there,
Ah, I'm
staring
18
down at the
HP.
body,
Oh, he's back.
and then she turned and ran.
Imagine them killing me. That's kind of rude.
Dude, you left us with
They're
fucking
going in the
Lucio,
castle.
dude.
They actually have brain cells. Fuck, these ones have brain cells.
Oh no, guys.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could
Dude,
it
they
mean?
left me and I was.
Stanley decided to
guys
go
been
to the
climbing
meeting.
climbing for,
Perhaps
like,
he had
hours?
simply missed a memo.
Yeah, but in gold.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
Oh my gosh.
he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's. Coming to a
Actually, you know what? I
staircase,
play Ryan in
Stanley
this.
walked
This will be
upstairs
fun.
to his boss's office.
Dude, I got my Rhine up to Masters yesterday. It's actually decent.
Here's the door,
Nice.
just go.
Or is everyone else just bad?
Oh snap, got him there.
Okay, Ryan. Get fucked,
Okay.
kid.
It's cold.
Oh my god, that's all the ults.
Stanley walked
nothing you
straight
can do
ahead
about
through the
that one.
large door that read Mind Control Facility.
That's just
Oh,
an
huge
Although this
beam.
passageway had the word
That's just an
escape
alt
written
death.
on it, the truth was that at the end of
Oh
this
my
hall,
god. I
Stanley
literally
would
came
meet
back
his
for 5
violent
seconds and I
death.
already have gold healing already.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still
Aurelia,
had
tell
every
me about
opportunity
your,
to
ghost
turn
team.
around and
Tell
get
me.
back on track.
I'm stuck in Diva, so we
At
lose.
this point, Stanley was making a
Ah.
conscious,
got
concerted
the
effort to
shot.
walk
Fucking
forward
diva.
and
Yep.
willingly confront his death.
Klaku is the
Dude,
Rhino.
I'm taking all the punishment.
I'm gonna avoid this Lucio, by the way.
Dude, he's inting.
Dude, what the fuck do I even?
I mean,
like,
our Rissa is actual garbage too.
She didn't. She could have used Harden right there. Like I know it wasn't on cool. So
Mercy down.
Harden, like
Ryan down.
Metapod?
yeah.
Fortify, you mean?
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer
I don't know.
to
I
his
don't play
demise,
Orisa.
it
I call
reflected
it
that his life had been of no consequence
She could use
whatsoever.
orange.
Harden is
Stanley
fair.
can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the
Lucio.
real story.
Lucio.
Trapped forever in his narrow vision
Lucio.
of what this world is. Perhaps
Yeah.
his death was of no great loss, like plucking
Huh?
animals from a blind man.
No.
So he
Say
resigned
words.
No, he's on
and willingly
record
accepted
page.
I'm on record
this
page.
end
Fuck
to his
me.
brief and shallow life.
Okay. Can you stop
No. 20 minutes.
What do you need?
until?
I'm done with the run.
Farewell,
take these cool
Stanley,
quizzes
cried
I
the
saw.
narrator.
Oh,
I
as
will- I'll
Stanley
do it
was
after
led
this run.
helplessly into the enormous metal jaws.
Alright. Hey, Chewy, do you
In a
want to take these
single
quizzes with
visceral
me?
instant,
Wow.
was obliterated
So
as
impatient.
the machine crushed every bone in his body,
Alright, we're gonna
killing
take
him
the
instantly.
romantic finance quiz.
Oh wait a second.
Alright.
What?
Romantic finance?
I will literally
Alright,
do it
And
as
it
soon
would
as
be
this is
just a
over.
few minutes
No, no,
before
no, it's too
Stanley
late.
would restart the
Okay,
game
Chewy, do you
back
feel
in his
comfortable
office
talking
as
to your
alive
partner
as
about
ever.
debt?
What exactly did the
Yeah.
narrator think he was going
Should
to
we with
Okay,
no
well, okay.
partner, no
So it-
fucking.
When every path
Strongly
you can walk
disagree,
has been
slightly
created for
disagree,
you long
neutral,
in advance,
slightly agree, strongly
death
agree.
becomes meaningless,
Bullshit.
With,
making life
talking
the
to him
same.
about death,
None.
Yeah.
Do you see now? Do you see that
probably
Stanley was
money.
already dead
Okay.
from the moment he hit
We discuss our
start?
boundaries around borrowing and lending money.
Not applicable.
Strongly agree.
You don't talk about your
I
student
avoid
loans.
keeping.
Oh,
Do you
look
avoid
at
keeping
these
secrets
two.
from me?
How they wish to destroy
Chewie
one
doesn't
another.
have a significant
How they
other. That
wish to
doesn't
control
count.
one another.
Well, me
Yeah,
and
How
my
they
I
friend
don't
both
are
wish to
understand
be
it.
free.
Slightly. Wait.
Can you see?
avoid?
Can you
Yeah.
see how much they need one
Okay,
another?
Slightly agree.
No, perhaps not.
We work towards shared
Sometimes these
financial
things
goals
cannot
as
be
a
seen.
team.
Yep.
Slightly agree.
But listen to me. You can still
We
save
have
these
regular
two. You
catch-ups
can
about
stop
our
the
money
program
situation.
before they both fail. Push escape and press
slightly
quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As
So
long as
they're
you move
analyzing?
forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let
How
time
did we
choose for
lose
you.
that?
Don't
duel?
let time.
Oh no, man. We also got Shatter. I think you jumped.
Oh, I'm a minute ahead, boys.
He jumped over me.
We're a minute ahead.
All of his co-workers were gone.
You have quiz
What could it mean?
results.
Stanley decided to go to
Rather
the
large
meeting room.
and
Perhaps he
dark.
had simply missed a memo.
So it seems like overall you're pretty happy about our finances. That's great.
When Stanley came to a set of two open, this
Alright,
was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley
Let's
knew
do a
it perfectly
relationship
well.
checkup.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to
It
admire
is sick.
So
The
strongly
lounge was
disagree,
grand,
slightly
majestic.
disagree, neutral.
Perhaps,
blah, blah,
but eager to get back to
I am
business,
very satisfied
Stanley
with how
took
we
the
balance
first
home
open
and
door
work
on
life.
his left.
4.
Stanley was so bad at following
can be
directions,
honest.
it's incredible he
very
wasn't
happy.
fired years ago.
Okay.
Look, Stanley,
that's
I
what
think
you were
perhaps
like, I'm
we've
very
gotten off on the wrong
Yeah.
foot
No, I don't know.
here. I'm not your
Fall
enemy,
back.
really
Fall
am
behind
not.
this corner.
I
It's a little
realize that
weird,
investing
champ.
your trust in someone else can be
I feel good
difficult,
about
but the
relationships
fact
with
is that
family
the
and
story has been about nothing
Oh, we're all
but
dead.
you all this time.
We should
There's
not be
someone you've
surviving.
been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten
again?
about.
I feel good about our
Please,
relationships
Stop
with
trying
family
to
and
make
friends.
every decision by yourself. I'm not asking for me.
I have no
I'm
friends.
asking for her.
I have no friends or family.
I am very
Stanley.
satisfied with how we
Your chance
communicate
to
to each other.
redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
We are able to discuss and
That's her
resolve
stand.
conflict.
Sad. What's he gonna play now? What's he gonna play now? Or is he gonna leave?
you? Hold on,
What's
please.
gameplay
Sorry
now?
to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven.
You're putting
Alright.
so much thought into these
Okay,
questions.
there we go.
Okay.
All
We
right,
have
now,
fun and
I
go
want
on
you to
adventures.
come in and tell me all about
You're damn.
Okay. We have fun and go on adventures
Gotcha.
together.
Oh, come
This
on.
kid has not played.
Did you
played
actually think you had a
Ranked
loving
Skew
wife
in-
who'd want to
since
commit their life to
season
you?
14.
I'm trying to make a point
that
here,
Celts
Stanley.
guy.
I'm trying to
I'm
get you
bringing
to
up
see
played
something.
what?
Come
He
inside.
has not played Ranked.
Let me show
since
you what's
season
really
14.
going on here.
Oh my god.
Our
we're
lives
fucked with
together
this
have
Silly Cock.
meaning
We're
and
fucked.
purpose.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man
I got him to
named
get off
Stanley.
Lucio. I got him to get off
Slightly what?
Lucio. That's all I
Slightly
wanted.
agree.
Stanley
Gonna get
is
right
quite
back
a
on it.
boring
Go back on
fella.
Lucio. Go back
He
on
has a
Lucio.
job
Swap
that
at the last
demands
second.
nothing of him, and every
We
button
agree
that
on
he
matters
pushes
related
is
to
a
money.
reminder of
Graves
the
playing-
inconsequential
Graves
nature
playing
of
with
his
him, for
existence.
sure.
We agree on matters related to money.
Look at him there,
Yeah,
pushing
the
buttons,
blues.
doing exactly what he's told to do.
Slightly
Now he's
Alright.
pushing a button. Now
Alright,
he's
no,
getting
I won't
home.
do it, I won't do it.
Discussing our
Now
sex
he's
life.
going home.
They have pink
Now
mercy.
he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him,
They've got
except that he's
Bastion.
chosen this life.
I feel
This shit.
connected with
But in
my
his
partner
mind,
emotionally.
Sorry for this shit.
In his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his
Alright.
desk, Stanley dreamed of wild
Why are we not moving
expeditions into the
forward?
unknown.
I'm trying to. I'm
Fantastic
pushed up.
discoveries of new lands.
Yeah, our Arissa
It was
is
wonderful.
going forward.
And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would
Is she
ever
just
happen
parked
to
and choked
him.
this entire time?
Yeah, kind of.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that
seems
one
like we're
day
not too
while at
satisfied
work,
with our
he stepped up
relationship
from
right
his
now, man.
desk to
What's that
realize
about?
that all of
Yeah,
his
that's what I was
coworkers,
saying
his
why
boss,
she's broke with me.
everyone in the building had suddenly vanished.
On a
off the
scale of 1
face
to
of the
10, I
earth.
feel as if
The
speedruns are
thought
complicating our relationship.
excited him terribly.
What?
1.
So he went
Good.
further.
Juice.
He imagined that he came to
One.
2 open doors and that he could go through either.
Look, I don't think
Last,
speedrunning is
It
ruining my
it barely
relationship.
even mattered what lay behind each
It
door.
would never.
Alright,
The
I'm
mere
gonna...
thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
I just don't understand how
As
they
he
still
wandered
think we
through
need a
this
widow.
fantasy world,
not gonna lie
he
to you,
began to fill it with many
Stannis,
possible
but
paths
Arissa
and
is refusing to
destinations.
push up.
Down one
You gotta be
path lay an
kidding
enormous
me.
round room
Bitch got
with
the
monitors
fortify
and
down.
mind controls. And down another was a yellow line
I'm
that
going for the
weaved in
event
many
special.
directions.
Meow.
And down another was a game
Oh
with
my
a
god,
baby.
dude.
And he
Yeah, I
called
think
it
it worked out
the
perfectly.
Stanley
I-
Parable.
That was an amazing
It
chapter.
was such a
We're going to-
wonderful
Right?
fantasy,
Ever-loving
and so in his
fuck, am I
head
not
he
allowed to play
relived it
any of these
again,
quizzes?
and then again, and
can
again,
play the quizzes.
over and over,
So can I
wishing
do-
beyond
do
hope that
which
it would
trick
never
character
end,
you are next?
that he might always feel
Yeah,
this
that'll
free.
be a good relationship. place to
Surely
take.
there's an answer down some new
man,
path,
there's a
mustn't
reason
there
I don't
be?
got a
Perhaps
girlfriend.
if he played
Alright.
just one more time.
Because I like Shrek and I want to know which one.
But
I
there
am.
is no answer.
Choose a food
How
you
could
would
there
eat on the
possibly
weekend.
be?
Cakes,
In
I got them
reality,
out of the
all he's
push. Why are
doing
we
is
not going
pushing the
forward?
same buttons
steak,
he
roast
always
I'm
has.
pushing.
Nothing has
Steak.
changed.
Yeah, but our
The longer he
it's
spends here, the
issue.
more invested
answer,
he
Chewie?
gets, the more he forgets
Arissa
which
just
life
walks
is
right
the
by
real
a
one.
Rhine, killing our back line.
And I'm trying to tell him this. That in
Oh my
this world
gosh.
he can never
Bad.
be
Would
anything
you
but an
watch
observer.
comedy,
That
classic,
as long as he remains
musical,
here,
action,
he's slowly
romantic,
killing
and
himself.
adventure?
But he won't listen to me. He won't
Is there
stop.
horror or not?
Why
Here,
are we not
watch
pushed up
this.
1.4?
Stan,
Okay, well
the
then
next
comedy.
time the screen asks you to push a button, do
Choose an
not
animal:
do
swan,
it.
frog, cat, pig, lion, hamster.
You see? Can he
God.
just not hear me?
Dragon.
How can I tell him in
What's
a
your
way that
favorite
he'll
drink?
understand
Tea,
that every
soda,
second
coffee,
he
hot
remains
chocolate,
here,
water,
he's
or
electing
wine?
to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Chewie, that was a spawn rock
I
that
suppose I
killed the
can't.
Mercy.
Not in the way I want him to.
Choose a
But I
dessert:
don't make the
chocolate chip
rules.
cookie,
I
ice
simply
cream,
play to my
brownie,
intended purpose,
macaron,
the same as Stanley.
wedding cake, and
Well, not so
pie.
different, I suppose.
Ooh.
I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm
Choose a
compelled to.
location:
I
graveyard,
must.
castle, forest,
Perhaps.
beach,
Well,
island,
maybe
or
this time we'll
palace.
see.
Dude, why?
Maybe
Arissa's
this
playing
time.
tank and playing like she's the
And
healer.
I tried again. And Stanley
Graveyard.
pushed a button.
Dude,
And
she's
I
just
tried
scared of
again,
the Bastion.
and Stanley
Don't
pushed
be
a
scared of
button.
Bastions.
And I
Choose a flower: rose, bat flower, iris,
out.
sunflower, lilac, lavender.
Rose.
You're Fiona.
That's pretty hot.
Lol.
all
You
of
are
his
very
coworkers
brave and
were gone.
courageous.
I
You are
got my
scared to your
thing
inner self,
on.
but that's okay.
Stanley decided to
You
go
will
to the
meet your
meeting
true
room.
love in a couple
Perhaps he had
years'
simply
time.
missed a memo.
Why was that all extremely accurate?
You're
When
brave
Stanley
and
came to a
courageous.
set of
Man,
two
BuzzFeed
open, this was not
quizzes,
the
yeah.
correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
They
He
know
decided to
something
stop
I
by the
don't.
employee lounge first,
We can
just to
guess
admire
how you
it.
handle breakups.
Ah,
And here it was.
my hand's
the
sweaty.
lounge.
I just lost
But
time.
eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
This will be not a bad run to submit.
Stanley was so bad
Okay,
at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
Guess how you handle breakups based on your answers to these
Look,
questions.
Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm
Last
not your
night-
enemy, really, I'm
Last
not.
night was pretty
I
rough.
realize
You
that
lost yet
investing
another
your trust in
relationship. You
someone
wake up
else
the
can
next
be
morning
difficult,
and
but the
eat
fact
comfort
is
food,
that the
make some
story has
coffee,
been about
meditate,
nothing
and
but
go through
you
old pictures of
all
you and
this
your ex.
time. There's someone you've
Frickin'
been
eat.
neglecting, Stanley.
Where's masturbate?
Someone you've
That's the night
Stop
before.
trying to
It's
make
in the-
every
no, it's in the
decision by
going
yourself. Now, I'm not asking
Oh
for
my
me.
god, super.
That's true.
Wait, Galen's in
This is
here?
it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put
Eat
your
comfort
work
food,
aside.
make some coffee,
To
meditate,
let
or go
her
through old
back
pictures of
into
you and
your
your ex.
life. She's been waiting. That's
Get
her,
your mind off
Stanley.
of this.
Oh, no, you can't. Did you just unplug
Watch
the
a sad
phone?
movie or listen
Well,
to
that
breakup
wasn't
songs.
supposed to be a
Go
choice. How did you
the
do
gym
that?
where you can focus
You
on
actually
yourself.
chose
Whip up a healthy
incorrectly.
treat and watch
I
some
didn't even
Marvel
know that was
movies or
possible.
get back in
Let me
bed.
double check.
Get back in bed.
Who watches
Cry
Marvel
myself to
movies?
sleep.
It's definitely here, clear
Marvel
as day.
movies
Stanley
are
picks
fine.
up the phone.
Okay.
He's taken to his apartment
A
where he finds
delicious
his wife,
salad,
and the
some
two
fast
pledge
food,
themselves
junk
to
food,
one
or some
another.
sushi.
Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits.
Where's
Not
your
picking
mom?
up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand.
It's lunchtime.
How
You
on
eat
earth are you
salad,
making
fast
meaningful
food, junk food,
choices?
sushi.
What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No,
I'd say
that's
sushi,
not
but that's just
possible. I can't
expensive.
believe
Fast
it.
food,
Last
Why
baby.
not noticed it
Fast
sooner?
food, baby.
You're not
Phone
Sushi
sorry.
is
vibrates and
crap.
your
You're a real
ex
person.
texted you. Apparently they want to get back together. You
I can't
reply
believe
That's
you are
cap.
so
You want to get back
mistaken.
together.
This is
Tell
why
them
you've
it's
been
too
able
late,
to
don't
make
have a
correct
good
and
idea,
incorrect
panic and
choices.
block their
And to
number
think
and
I've
tell
been
them
letting
he
you
needs
run
some
around
space.
in this game for so
What
long.
about
If
Ghost?
you'd made
Where's
any more
Ghost?
wrong
Ghost.
choices, you might have negated it
Don't know wall.
entirely.
Don't
It's
Yeah,
as
we're
though you
going to
completely
walling.
ignored even
Which
the most
one is it?
basic safety
know
protocol
wall.
for real-world
Is that a
decision-making.
correct
Or did you
course
not
of action?
grasp the severity of the situation?
Okay.
Well, I won't have that kind
You
of
don't
risk on
handle
my
things
watch.
too well. You
I'm
get
going to
really
stop the game
attached
for a
when you're in
moment
love and
so
don't
we can
want to let that
educate you
person go. But
properly
that's
on
okay
safe
because everyone grieves
decision-making
in
in
their
the
own way.
real world.
You just have to
Please
find a way to come
observe
back
this
from it
helpful
and find the
instructional
light at the end
video.
of the tunnel.
Oh, I'm watching instructional video, baby.
Choice. It's the best part of being
Hey,
a real person.
calm down.
But if
They don't
used
know so much
incorrectly,
about
can
me.
also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations. Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back sack and crack."
Joseph Pena's online.
Yeah, dude.
No way.
He's spectating a custom game. Let's join his game and see.
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process.
No.
Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices
Okay.
per
He does
day.
everything.
Do you make more than
I
8?
can join that.
Less?
Don't bully
And
the man.
finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever
Chill.
make a significant
fucking
contribution
lucky.
to the
Oh,
world,
shit. Wait,
just
don't-
remember that in
okay,
the
we have a
vast
bug queue.
infiniteness
We
of
have bug
space,
queue.
your thoughts and problems are materially
Dewey, do it again.
insignificant,
We have bug
and the
queue.
feeling should subside.
Take the prior.
At this
Taking a
time, your
piss.
instructor will
God
guide you in an exercise
it.
to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Alright, more BuzzFeed
So you
quizzes.
still-
Ah, welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making,
Sam, just make your
we're
dream
going to
burger,
revisit a choice you
okay?
made just a few minutes ago
Okay, choose
and
your
see
bun.
what the correct
Artisanal
thing
bun,
to do would
sesame
have
seed bun,
been.
pretzel
This
bun,
way,
black
please.
bun.
Sourdough, but if I have to, pretzel bun. that.
Pretzel buns are fire.
Okay. Pick a patty. Veggie, black bean, turkey, beef.
Beef.
Now
American
know your
cheese, Swiss
choices are
cheese, cheddar
meaningful, we
cheese, no
can't have you
cheese.
jumping off the platform.
None.
and dying.
Provolone.
Imagine the main
Yeah,
character dying
provolone,
senselessly
Gouda,
halfway through the
Gouda.
story.
Gouda's a good
That
choice as
story
well.
Okay, well,
would make
you
no
don't have those
sense at
fucking
all.
choices.
We
Choose
just need to get you
Yes.
home as soon as possible before
Okay,
the
put something else
narrative
in your burger.
contradiction
Avocado,
gets any
tomato,
worse.
lettuce, or pickles.
Unfortunately,
None.
it seems this place
Bacon.
is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Mushroom.
Surely that's the correct answer.
Okay, none of those are answers.
I am
Lettuce.
I think
Lettuce.
lettuce. I had to choose one.
I would
Choose
say
a sauce.
lettuce.
BBQ, ketchup, mayo, Thousand Island.
Ketchup.
And mayo.
Thousand Island.
And mayo.
Thousand Island.
You can't choose both. You gotta choose one of them.
Oh my.
Fucking A, ketchup then.
Almost
What the
there.
fuck is wrong?
You'll take the door on the left.
Pick
You
a side.
Get to the
did.
correct
Fries,
ending.
curly
The
fries,
story
big
will
fries,
have
big
resolution
fries.
once again,
Priority
and you'll
passes
be
on, you
home
can't
free
use
in
priority
the
pass.
real world.
Smiley, curly, sweet potato fries, steak fries.
Now remember,
Early.
all you need to do is
Yeah,
behave
right, bitch.
exactly as Stanley
And
would.
finally,
That
wash it all
means
down with a
choosing
drink.
responsibly
Water,
and
soda,
always
smoothie.
putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
Yeah, it's
All right. When Stanley came to a
soda,
set of
water,
two
juice.
open doors,
Let's
he
go
entered
left.
the door on his left.
I got stuck on the door. Shit.
Take a fucking
Quick
drink!
Oh, that's cute.
Ginger ale.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Smoothie, soda, water,
Feeling a wave
juice,
of
sadness.
disbelief, Stanley decided to go
soda.
up to his boss's office, hoping he might
Okay, so
coming
this
to a
is a
staircase.
make a burger to
Stanley
reveal your
walked
high school
upstairs
clique.
to his
You were
boss's
in
office.
the normal group. You belong with the regular kids. You have many different interests, and you don't really fit in with just one group. To put it simply, you're a friend to all.
Stepping inside his manager's
a
office,
bad scheme.
Stanley was
Fall.
once again
That
stunned to
sucks.
discover not an
I was
indication of
from
any
major
human life.
band and
Shocked,
shit.
unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night
Okay,
Shark
okay, sadness, pick a
115.
color. Blue, yellow,
Was this
rainbow,
the code
pink.
to open the door?
Why is
Would it
rainbow
still
an
work?
option?
There was only one way to find
Pick
out.
a fruit, apple,
Stanley had
banana,
been trained
strawberry,
never to
peach.
speak up, but
Banana
now
'cause
he would
of
draw
monkey.
from within himself
How would
the
you
courage
describe
to
yourself?
face the
Bitter,
unknown.
sweet,
He
sensitive,
drew a
strong-willed.
sharp breath and
Bitter.
then spoke the code.
Pick
That's
an item
fair.
of clothing: beanie, shoes, sweater, or jeans.
The fuck is this gonna be?
Sweater or jeans? Jeans.
Who wears jeans,
Pick a
man?
dessert: caramel apples, cookies, tiramisu,
Stanley
ice cream.
spoke the code.
Here, my fucking
Night Shark
Pick a dinner:
115.
salmon, curry,
He
soup,
spoke it
paella.
into the
Why
receiver.
are we taking
Salmon.
buzz
Right there on the
Chris?
wall.
Salmon.
Salmon's fire.
Pick a dip: ranch, guac, spinach and artichoke dip, or hummus.
Oh, spinach and
Ooh,
artichoke dip.
hummus.
I'm sorry,
Hummus.
is there a problem?
Breakfast:
Hummus
pancakes,
You didn't mishear
smoothie,
me, did
toast,
you?
cereal.
Please
Most
speak
per
the
day.
code into the receiver. Otherwise, we
Pick a
can't get on
pet.
with the
Bunny,
story.
cat,
This
dog,
is a
goat.
crucial step.
Go.
Because I am the goat.
Oh, dude.
And literally everyone answered with
Okay,
sadness.
fine. You're not
Dog.
good, but you know
Dog.
what? It's
And
pretty
finally, what's your
humiliating
favorite
to
cheese?
bring you
Blue
this
cheese,
far,
feta,
only for you
brie,
to
or
suddenly decide
Parmesan?
you have better
None.
things to do.
Parmesan.
I asked you
Okay,
for this one
What type of
single
cheese
thing
you
for your
use? You are cheddar
respect.
cheese.
The
You're a
kind
bit
of
fragile, but
respect
you can also
Stanley
be strong.
shows for his
You know how
choices.
to get
He
yourself
knows
to
what it
God,
means to
dude.
take a story seriously.
Oh my
If you
god.
didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak.
Alright.
Say something to
One
me.
type of pasta.
Explain
What's your
yourself,
favorite
you
color?
coward.
Purple, pink, yellow, green, blue.
Is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly
Perfect
and
day,
always
hiking,
putting the
Netflix
story
with friends,
first.
reading,
I'm
party,
quite sure
or
you'll be up
shopping.
to the task.
Overwatch.
Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
Myself.
I'm gonna go with Netflix
When
with friends.
Stanley came to a set of two open doors,
There's
he
a
entered
game
the
Yeah,
door
from
on
Resident.
the
in my
left.
house and someone's just playing with it. And I was
No!
watching
Why did
it
you do
bug
that?
out on my
Quickly,
controller.
hurry back
Bro,
in the
my-
other direction.
Why?
Perhaps we're not too
Why
late.
could I not walk through the door
Alright,
there?
favorite cuisine,
One
sadness.
mercy.
Chinese, Mexican, Indian, Italian, Spanish.
Yo, wait, what?
Mexican, Taco Bell,
Ah,
good.
It's ruined.
Favorite thing
You
to read,
can't believe
historical,
after everything we
nonfiction,
talked
sci-fi,
about that
comics,
my
mysteries, or
story.
classics.
You've destroyed
historical.
my work. Why? For what?
Favorite social
What did you get
media,
out of
YouTube,
that?
Snapchat,
What did you think was
Instagram,
so
Tumblr,
special about
Pinterest.
seeing the
I
game
use
undone?
nothing there
Left here like
besides
so much
YouTube.
garbage.
Favorite
It's
genre?
worthless now. And what am I
Rock,
supposed
pop,
to do?
punk,
Even if there
chill,
were a
indie,
way
or
to
a bit of
continue, would it be
everything?
worth it?
I'd
To
say
know that my
chill
story is now
indie.
incorrect? How can I go back to that? I
Chill
can't erase
indie,
that
but
knowledge. I'll have
spa's
to
not
live with
in
it
there,
forever.
so.
Favorite
Reliving
time
its
of day, morning,
impossibility
night, before
forever.
sunrise,
I couldn't
afternoon,
live
or
that
evening?
way.
Morning.
Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly
Number?
destroy all
Okay,
of my
favorite,
work?
any of these numbers.
No.
11,
What's the
77,
answer? What do I
54,
do?
90,
What do I
and negative
do?
88.
Do I
11. I like the
No, I have
prime.
to. I have to
Season?
shut the game down. I have to.
Definitely fall.
Weather, sunny, rainy, stormy, breezy, overcast.
Raining.
Okay.
Interesting.
What is this game? I'm lagging so hard.
You are blue type of cheese.
This was actually
You are
what
brown.
Your favorite sport is.
Pokemon are you?
I'm
Test again
here.
because it
I'm
crashed.
still
Okay,
here in this pile of rubbish.
afternoon,
With you.
11.
You.
What NBA
Who
player
thought
are
you were
you?
so
What
clever.
have you-
Now look where
Which
we are.
Oh, okay. Well, you
The
can't really
entire
answer this
game
one,
is
but
destroyed.
which picture
It was
describes
the
you
only thing
best?
in the
There's
world
one
that
of a
was mine,
guy
and you
who's
ran
looking
into
over
the
mountains.
ground.
There's a picture that
What,
just
did you
says
think that
"Stay
would be
weird."
funny?
There's another
You
one
just
with
had
a
to see?
giant ass bitch with
Didn't I
big ass
impress upon
titties
you
with
how
a
Oh
important
my
it was
god,
to
I'm
do
still
that?
recording.
picture of a girl
He
with a
actually knows how to
and
do
Oh
it.
my
He
god,
understands that if I say to
Big
do
ass
something,
titties.
there's a damn good reason
Chill.
for it.
Pick an animal.
That
Pick an
thought
animal you
hadn't
can relate
even occurred
to.
to you, had
Cat,
it?
dog, deer,
That there's a
horse, or
world
blob
outside of
fish.
you?
No
You're a
options.
child.
Okay, you are linguini.
Linguini.
You're
If
just
you'd
quite
just
an
gone through the
easygoing
door on the
person who
left,
just
you would
goes
have
with the
seen
flow.
it. There
You
was a
like the
whole
simple things in
underground
life.
facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard.
I was thinking of Ratatouille.
Ratatouille's not a pause.
No, I was thinking of the movie. I was thinking of Linguini from Ratatouille.
If I lose, I'm uninstalling the game.
So we play for the cycle.
Stanley?
No.
Hello?
I think I might go get
The
my
cycle.
Is
The
everything
BuzzFeed
okay?
is owned by Nazis.
Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice.
Let's go,
Dude.
dude.
Serious pocking with the kind of Reinhardt I play.
Big
alright?
PB. Big
Oh my
PB.
god, why is the intro in pink?
Really, a PB?
Aurelia
Does it still
PB.
roll like to play?
I'm on.
It's
I'm on.
huge,
Yeah.
dude.
That's
Bush
big.
look my toe.